Hey everyone, I'm Cecilia Jones. I'm the Director for Communications at Little Elm ISD, and I'm joined here with the Superintendent of Little Elm ISD, Daniel Gallagher. He has been with us since August, but really you've been with the district since last summer. So he's not new to the district, but he's been new in his role, and he's done a fabulous job as our leader here. Daniel, I did want to mention though, I've been here for 3 years at Little Elm ISD, and I want to say that I've seen this district move in such a fast, positive way toward the goal, and I know that you're going to pick up that baton and move that district forward. Tell us why, and our viewers out there, why it's an exciting time to be a part of Little Elm ISD.
Well, and I'll tell you what, this is an extremely exciting time, and I've talked about this during the bond election. With the growth that we have right now in the district, and the opportunities that we're providing, and I think that's what makes it most exciting is what we're providing our kids. The opportunities, whether it's with athletics or fine arts, our CTE programs, our academic programs, at the end of the day, what we're doing for our kids is really what makes this an exciting time. On top of that, with the bond passing, we also have 2 brand new schools that we'll be building, and groundbreaking should be a year from now. So about 1 year from now, we'll actually see the ground breaking for the two new middle schools.
And we'll be tweeting that. We'll be taking lots of photos of that day. I know it'll be an exciting day for the school district and for the students that are entering in middle school in the next few years. Also, you mentioned about the bond being passed, and we celebrate that, but also can you explain to us where we are in the planning process?
We are currently, right now, we've put together a bond committee, and we talked about a bond oversight committee during the campaign, and at this point we have 14 members. We have 7 members of the bond committee that were nominated by our school board trustees, 1 member for each trustee, and then we also have 7 members of the bond committee that were recommended by administration. So we have a total of 14 members who will serve in an advisory role and assist us throughout the process and really give us some feedback, and also be that another way for us to communicate with the entire community. And in addition, we'll also have our website, and we'll be able to communicate everything that we're doing with the bond, the planning of it, the timeline, all of that we'll have on our website as well.
Also, part of the planning too, you mentioned, is getting a team together of your experts here that work at the district and visiting a few districts in the Dallas-Fort Worth area just to see what's innovative about these new learning spaces. Because I know when you and I were in school, it was the regular desks and chairs, and we really want to get away from that kind of learning environment. So tell us what innovative means, really, for people like us who didn't get to experience that in school.
Yeah, and obviously when we were in school, we had chalkboards and we had things that were kind of dates us. But I will tell you, what we want in Little Elm is we want our buildings and our facilities to be very innovative and to be able to provide a unique learning opportunity for our students, which innovation in education, it's about change, it's about providing opportunities for our kids that we didn't have when we were in school, and that includes flexibility, that includes obviously innovative lessons, but really you need to have a building that supports that, and that is one of the things that we're doing. We've put together a group, including our architects that we're working with, to visit some campuses around the Metroplex and around North Texas, as examples of what we may want. And we actually have a campus right here in our district that is designed in a very innovative way, Prestwick STEM Academy, and there's some components of that school that I think would be really good to include in our 2 new middle schools that we're going to build here.
Awesome. Well, to switch gears a little bit, we want to talk about some celebrations that we experienced today. And today, it just happens to be Tuesday, December the 12th, our Little Elm Education Foundation went around to different campuses around the district. They surprised about 26 teachers. They handed out 23 grants in total of nearly $22,000. And Daniel, we know that you used to be a building principal, elementary, middle school, high school, is that right?
Elementary, but I've taught every level. So I've been an elementary teacher, middle school teacher, and high school teacher.
So tell us how important and what it means for these teachers to receive additional money outside of what the district gives them?
Our teachers, and I'll say this about all teachers, they work so hard, and what they provide our kids is incredible in terms of the learning opportunities. Anytime that we can provide additional support, it's very meaningful. It's not just meaningful when it comes to the money and the products that we buy them, but the message it's sending to the teachers, the message of support. So our Little Elm Education Foundation, Little Elm ISD Education Foundation, I want to thank them for what they're able to do for our teachers. And again, encourage all teachers and members of our community to support that foundation, because the money that they raise goes directly to the classroom and it impacts our kids directly. So I can tell you those teachers were thrilled today, and it was exciting to see their excitement. So it was a lot of fun.
Mrs. Vale, the choir teacher over at the high school, she got really emotional. One of her innovative grants was to pay for the Dallas Opera to come in and showcase their ability and skills, and our kids will get to experience that, and I think that's really neat, and it wouldn't happen without this grant. Also do want to make mention, though, our Little Elm Education Foundation, the money that they receive is really through community support. So without their support, without their donations, none of this would be possible. So we thank you out there who've made contributions to the Little Elm Education Foundation. And also, one last thing, Mr. Gallagher, what else can we expect as we roll into the spring semester?
We have a lot of great things happening in the district, and obviously with the bond, that's a big focus right now is the planning of those 2 new middle schools. But in addition, we're focused on improving some opportunities academically for our kids, and one of the areas is our focus on STEM curriculum at all elementary campuses. And when we roll this out, it's going to have a huge impact on what our kids are able to do at the elementary level, whether it's a makerspace, an engineering lab. Some great opportunities will be coming because of our focus on STEM. That's one. Another one is our focus on career and college readiness, and I want to thank Mrs. Keisha Brown, for her work on that. She's actually leading a group to redefine what it means in Little Elm to be career and college ready. So we're proud of that and excited to see the work there that's going to produce. And as well, we are also going to be reviewing our strategic plan, Destination 2020. We will be looking at that and updating that because it's 2018, 2020 is going to be right around the corner, so we're going to want to add some things to that to meet the needs of our kids.
Well, Daniel, it's been really great to hear some things that are coming, some things that we've accomplished. And thanks for the update. But you can always follow the district. We've got a Facebook page. We have a Twitter page. Mr. Gallagher here is very active on social media. Please follow us all, and don't forget about mylittleelmnews.com, where you can read about all the district news that's happening every day.